Hello, my name's Reeve, and this is just my rules and regulations for all of my videos. If you are new, I'd prefer you to stay, but I can't force you to stay. So if you want to skip, skip along. If you are an old viewer, you don't have to stay. You heard my spiel. Move on to the video. Unless you want to stay and hear my spiel again, that's totally fine. Give me more views. So, here's my spiel. If you read my username, it's Opinions by Revive. Everything here is my opinion. If you disagree with your opinion, I don't care. I hope you don't care. Doesn't matter. We can still hang out. Doesn't matter if we have differences. But if you really feel so strongly that my opinion is wrong, throw down a comment. We'll fight it out over the internet. You'll destroy me in real life, but I might destroy you on the internet. Or I'll just block you if you're rude. Take that, you. So stupid. Yeah, everything in my opinion. Doesn't really matter. I'm doing this for fun. I hope you're watching this for fun. We don't need to get into a big battle, a big World War III over your favorite musical versus my favorite musicals, or your favorite movies versus my favorite movies. It doesn't matter. Just stay here, have fun, be respectful, enjoy the show. It's a musical. A musical. There's nothing more amazing than a musical with song and dance and sweet romance and happy endings happening by half good chance. Bright lights, stage fights. There's a lot of words. I know most of them. Yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about a musical, but more importantly, my 10 favorite musicals that I've seen and that I remember. If you don't see, I have a big stack of playables that I'll be going off of. But yeah, if you want to see the negative list, if you want to see the negative list, go to my TikTok. It's opinion by Revive for a weird reason, but on there you will be talking about my least favorite musicals. But let's get on with the show. Okay, top 10 musicals. At number 10, we have Matilda. It was fine. It was fine. I'm talking about the Broadway touring show, not the movie that's on Netflix. Because, not my favorite. That would be way lower. But it was good. It was fine. I just saw it when I was very young. Don't remember it. I remember that the characters and the children were so good, and the dancing and the singing were amazing. But I did not get to see it when I was older. When I grow up, to make theater puns now. Yeah, that's why I said number 10. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'm not gonna rank all of them. At number 9, for similar reasons, is Billy Elliot. I'm a dancer. I'm a dancer. Um, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, cool, great dancing. Again, saw it when I was very young, so probably shouldn't have seen it when I was like, what, 5 years old? Not that smart. I was like, ooh, pretty dancing. Ooh, gay character. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't actually think that, but haha, look at me. It rubbed off on me. So stupid. Okay. Yeah. You know, good musical. Wish I could see it now so I can remember it. I don't think the movie's probably as good as the musical, but, great. Give that one, again, 8.5 out of 10. Don't remember it. Number 8. Similar reasoning. School of Rock with Alex Reitman. I actually saw this one on Broadway. I remember very good kids playing musical instruments like gods. That's about all I remember. Kind of like blanked out my mind. I forgot about it. It's a little bit forgettable, it has great music. It's a good, like, rewatchable, listen to music over and over again type of thing. But, you know, once again, I'm gonna say leave more to be desired. I wish it'd be, like, more rememberable. I'll give that one a 6 out of 10. That was number 8. Okay. Number 7 is going to be Newsies. Once again, great dancing. Those guys were so good. The actors were amazing. Story, great. Saw it when I was really young. Don't really remember the dancing. I have the soundtrack, but half it involves the toe touches and all that crap. I'm not even gonna try because I'll humiliate myself. But really, really good. Wish I could see it again, but it's in the UK right now, so pretty good. Okay, reaching the top 5 now. Number 6 is going to be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So I love this movie and it scares me. Not like watching a movie, I'm scared. More like people signed off on this musical. It's a great musical, but kids should not be allowed to go in there. See, I did not watch it in theaters, if you know what I mean. Yeah, in every single one that I've seen, when the kids inevitably kids scream and cry, and the ballsiness of this guy being like, "We're gonna do Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, and we're gonna the kids on stage." Whoa, the guts! Great musical. A kid gets eaten by hungry squirrels. A child pops. A child gets turned into fudge. Um, Pretty good show, but it's kind of like a who signed off on this type of thing? Like Spider-Man, Sony signed off on that. It bombed, and so did this show. But they even said this is a show for kids, and wow, yeah, not like Sleepless Nights, more like a, what show was that? Great show. Music, great. Characters, great. Murder, great. 9 out of 10. Now into the top 5. We're gonna go for number 5. Cabaret. See, I watch a musical, to be entertained, and to take me out of the world that I'm in. Because, my world, kinda sad, you know? So, Act 1, pretty good, all the songs are great, and then you reach the end, and you're like, "Oh, no. I know what's gonna happen." Not gonna spoil it, though. Haha, watch it. Such a good show. Acting great, I saw the Alan Cumming version, so you know where I saw it. Not in theaters. But fantastic. Fantastic. I recommend it. But, there's gonna be, some depressing parts towards the end. And a little bit of weird parts. A couple of those songs are pretty weird. But I loved it. It was such fun to watch. So fun. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. Number 4, a chorus line. Once again, I'm a dancer. And that brought in some, like, anxiety attacks halfway through the movie. I was like, oh no, I can feel that in my bones. So, great, great, fantastic. I loved it. But again, yeah, gave me some anxiety as a dancer. But if you're not a dancer, you're gonna love it. Dancing's great, acting's great, songs are great. All around, great show. Top 3. Top 3. Oh wow. Is going to be my number 3 spot is going to be Something Rotten. Oh my god, is this show smart. This is such a good show. I can't even. But for the same level, I'm gonna have number 3 be tied also with 6 the musical. Those two, same level. So smart, music's good, acting is good. They don't they're just impeccable. They're just near perfect shows. And I love them with all my heart. Because History and English, my two favorite subjects, those two did it brilliantly. Props to the directors, actors, everybody who was a part of those two shows. I loved them so much. And number two, falsettos. I went in to watch this show, not in theaters, knowing nothing except gay dad's autistic child, therapist, depressed mother. And I'm like, oh my god, it's me! Breaking into different parts. And, loved it. Act 1, perfect. And then Act 2 starts, and the tears start to run, and the suicide notes begin to write itself. Oh my god, am I a moron? Because it says 1980s gay people. And do you know what that means? I hope you do, because I'm not going to spoil it. But, oh my god, I started bawling. And if you don't bawl at the reprise of Falsetto Land, you are not human. Such a good show. But number one, for always, will be Ride the Cyclone. What the world needs is something like this show again. Once again, did not see it in theaters, but people should hear about this show. I came into it, once again, only knowing the characters, and I grew to love every single one of them, except for, a couple. Uh, you know, Ocean, a little bit problematic, but she kinda grows into it. But perfect show, perfect characters, perfect premise. It's so different. It's so great. No notes, 11 out of 10, a million out of 10, an infinite number out of 10. It's perfect. Now I'm gonna go with shows that I want to see very, very badly, but I've not yet. And it's 3 shows: Beetlejuice, Moulin Rouge, and Wicked. One of those shows I will never be able to see because it went off theaters. Beetlejuice, why? Why? I've been wanting to see the show forever, and now I can't unless somebody finds it for me. Please. Gosh, I can't even how much I want to see this show. I want to see Alex Brightman do the voice. I listen to the soundtrack all the time, and I try to master his voice, and I can't. You know, I want to see the show so bad, but I can't. So, moving on. Moulin Rouge. I want to see the show so bad. I think I've not seen it yet. I've listened to the soundtrack. This and Mamma Mia are going to be the only two shows that can master the jukebox musical. Every other one, thumbs down, double thumbs down, triple thumbs down. This show, I bet you does it so well. And I want the Tango Roxanne. I want to hear it live so bad. And number one, Wicked. I mean, I've not seen it, but I think every single person should see Wicked at least once. I've heard it's a perfect show. I believe it's a perfect show. It's gonna be a perfect show. Whenever I can go see all 3 of those shows. I mean, I need a time machine to go see Alex Brightman as Beetlejuice, but in the future, I need to see all 3 of those shows at some point in time. Let me know in the comments what your favorite shows are, and go on my TikTok to see my least favorite shows. Not all those shows are bad, except for the number 1 spot. I hate that show with all my guts. But that's just my opinion. Opinions rule. Cut.